Hello everyone and welcome to Art Smart. Typically on this channel I talk mainly about art as in fine art, but I also like to talk about other subjects that really tie into the arts and how they all flow together. And one subject that I'd like to do a review on today is the Great Courses. Now the Great Courses of course teaches art in some of their videos, but I'm going to mainly talk today about the history videos that I have been utilizing. Why have I been utilizing them if I'm interested in art? That is because I would like to learn a little bit more about the history of certain subjects so that I could understand how the art influenced history and vice versa. And one of the most recent subjects I've been looking up is the late Middle Ages, and I have one of the Great Courses discs here. I have looked at a couple of different things when it comes to the Great Courses. I've been looking at the CD discs and also the DVDs, and there are also some available online. YouTube makes some freely available to kind of give people a taste. So I've been looking up some of these historical subjects. Now, what do I think of these after listening and watching several of the videos and taking some of these courses? In general, I think this is a great way for people to learn about these various subjects and become a little bit more versed in these areas instead of going back to school. If you're just trying to get a little bit more information and learn a little bit more about a particular subject, it's a good way to really educate yourself. Do I think that the information that is provided there is better than what you can typically get for free online through like documentaries and videos? In general, yes, I do believe that they do a much better job. They do bring in true academic professionals that give legitimate curriculum and teach courses that are truly in depth. I have learned quite a bit about the Middle Ages by listening to this particular series here, and I've also learned quite a bit about the history of Europe, and that's the main subjects I've been looking up. And the DVDs have been very similar in the information that they present. They do a very nice job of kind of picking the highlights and giving what is most likely going to be of interest to people that are looking at these particular subjects. They don't provide tons of fluff, and I think that's good. A lot of these places could easily give you historical fluff. For example, with the Middle Ages, they could talk a ton about kings and some of the political nonsense that was going on, and they could have pretty much taken up the entire class doing that. However, they also looked at what was happening in the peasantry. They looked at what was happening in the church. They looked at the effects of the economy. They learned all kinds, they included all kinds of things, which I think is great. Big negative, though, for both the CD here and the DVD is the material that they provide along with it has been somewhat lacking, in my opinion. For the most part, they're just presenting the same information that they are giving you in the class, and it's not really giving you anything more than that. The information that they provide is pretty much the same thing that you're going to listen to, so unless you just want to go back and kind of look over the notes that they have given you, you're not getting anything new and different out of that. Also, especially when it comes to the DVD, unfortunately, they don't really give you a whole lot of interesting visuals. A lot of the times, they're just basically giving you bullet points of what they're saying. And again, if you have the printed information, it's not really giving you anything new or different. And a lot of the information that they're presenting on the screen could be in addition to what they're talking about. There could be real animations or maybe showing images from history and things like that. But for the most part, they're just showing bullet points and giving you the most obvious visual possible, which I personally felt was somewhat disappointing. But in general, considering the amount of money that it costs to buy one of these, you are getting basically what you would get through a community college. Oh, my cat's talking. And you are basically getting the information you would need if you are doing extracurricular work at a local college or something like that. So I would definitely recommend it. Hopefully this review makes you a little bit more art smart and you'll check it out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.